Heyo everybody, XCI here for a blind let's play of Dragon Age Origins. Here's the troops: Xander, Alistair, Mog, and Sten. And the reason why I have Sten in here, not Morgan and Leliana, is because I was fiddling around with the tactics. Now what happened is in the last episode I had a chunk in there that was me taking some suggestions from the comments and implementing them. And then I got other suggestions from the comments and I wanted to implement them. And so I cut out about 6 to 8 minutes of the last episode because I just wanted to redo it now at the start of this episode. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I ended up doing. Oilvert and Onisanji in particular, I think, had feedback that I implemented. I kind of mashed up together, but I still had my twist to it, which is just minor customization on some of the settings. I did just discover, I don't know why, because they've been here the whole time, but presets and behavior. Should have done this a while ago. So presets already comes with certain selections that tie to the class, and then we have behavior, which dictates the AI's kind of whether or not they're I'll just show you, passive, aggressive, ranged. I mean, this is all great stuff, which I wish I just paid attention a little bit earlier, but it doesn't really matter because it forced me to learn how some of this AI stuff works. So Mog in particular, War Dog, aggressive. I love this Dreadhowl. I think it's very useful. And then, you know, the other basic stuff is just get him into melee as fast as possible. I still believe that, you know, I played a lot of D&D, right? So the best way to take out your foes is everyone concentrate on one target, take them out, and then move to another one, take them out, move to another, take them out. I don't like when AI spreads the attacks, because when you have groups spreading out the attack, you're making the DPS of the enemy group more, because overall, the more enemies you have hitting good targets, more damage is being absorbed instead of just focusing on a target, taking them out, and moving on. So we have Sten. I have him as a scrapper aggressive. Well, Sten I don't really have teaming up with me, so I left his stuff alone actually, because I'll deal with him when I get around to him. This is the only thing I changed, scrapper aggressive. But I will put the same clause in there, whatever I'm attacking, attack it as well. And then we have Xander. I did give myself one just in case I ever had a switch in combat to another character. I wanted to make sure not too much stuff went lopsided. Right now it's just Archer range, because I fully intend to switch back as soon as possible if I ever have to leave Xander. Alistair, he absorbs the aggro, and then if he gets shot by arrows, that's a cool setting. If he's getting shot by arrows, because that ruined us in that last Revenant fight with the archers on the stairwell. So shield cover gets turned on. I thought that was pretty sweet. And then just this kind of like, as he starts to hurt things, he's just keeping them stun locked, which at least it tells me he's attacking something. And the reason why he doesn't have that setting where he attacks what I attack is I want Alistair to kind of get caught in his own fights, and I'm going to use Alistair to then target his targets. So I want Alistair to dictate the combat in the close range area, and then I'm going to clean up the area around Alistair and Mog. So that's the plan there. And then I'm going to switch characters real quick back to these ladies. How do I get rid of you and you?
Indeed.
And I will show you real quick what I set up for Morgan and Leliana. So I have Morgan as a healer ranged opposed to, and I know the suggestion was damager ranged, but I need a healer right now. Until I get another mage on the team that can take the healing responsibility, it has to be Morgan. I have to be healed. So, but boy, did I love the amount of damage she was laying down with lightning. And so what I did change on the healer is I added this piece right here. So my target, lightning bolt. I'm just going to get her to use damaging mana to just take crap out, because that lightning did a hell of a lot of damage. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. Otherwise, it's just keep things healed. Keep things healed and regenerating stamina or mana. And then we have Leliana. Same thing here. Attack my target via range. She's an archer ranged. And then just buff us with some valor. Activate rapid shot, because I just want as much landing on the target as possible. Now she has that melee talent that allows her to be in melee combat and still do ranged. I thought that was, I had a handicap there by not having that in the earlier combats where she was ranged with me. Oh well, didn't know. Kind of didn't take that into consideration, but now it is. And then we have enemy target has high or medium armor rating. If the AI can figure that out, I don't know how to figure that out as a player, but if the AI can figure that out, that's a pretty sweet time to be using something like Shattering Shot, which just reduces, debuffs some of that high armor rating. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, that's pretty much it. With the AI, and I'm gonna move on real quick through the remaining pieces here. As I shut down the last episode, I realized that I was told to go back here to the docks, and I would find a Mage Imperium, or a Mage something rather, whatever they're called. I kind of forget the name of them. Is it what is that? Mages Collective Liaison. I don't know who they are. Whatever. Let's find out.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet.
Before I move on,
I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Ooh, I like it already. I mean, Xander would be all for them owning their own. I thought I was gonna be get close with Alistair, but I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna have the same problems with Alistair as I would have with Morgan, just in different circumstances. I really do feel like Xander falls somewhere in between those two characters, because, for example, he would be really against the Chantry's laws dictating how magic is used. It just doesn't feel right, especially with the witch hunting stuff going on. The Templar stuff is a little sketch to Xander. So how can I help you? Tell me more. Isn't that against the Chancellor's law? I'm like I already explained. So tell me more.
The collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry.
So not really.
But we would rather live on our own terms. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
That's pretty secretive. This might bite me in the ass, but I like the self-policing bit. What was the other? So there's like the Morgan type of mages, like the wild mages, and then there's Maleficars. So Maleficars are the blood mages. Apostates, and then apostates, which are just mages that either grew up in the wild and learned magic, or decided not to follow the rules, I guess. But they get hunted as witches, like, because they're against the law. It's always that's a little weird to me. Okay, so I'll take a look at these requests. I cannot help you. Give me a reason not to turn you in to the Templars. I will take a look at these requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective.
I like it.
Make us smile upon you.
I like it. Inconspicuous sack. Mages collected bag. Ooh, 4 more. Okay, so we have careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claims to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling along the road from Lothering to Denerim. I'm on my way to Denerim right now, and I did just notice Lothering had a skull over it, which I don't know why I didn't notice that before, but I guess the Darkspawn took that out. That's unfortunate. And then I just wish I could go back and see how they took it out. Okay, and then we have where their lives will seal my fate. So Xander would be all for protecting this person, although I can't. How do I really know they're telling the truth to the Mages Collective? I don't, but we'll find out. Gift of Silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of... That's a weird way to say that. At the pleasure of the Templars. What kind of pleasure are we talking about here? Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. I didn't even find 1 lyrium in order to cast that spell without killing someone. I guess I gotta go to the tower for this. Procure 10 lyrium potions. Oh, potions. What the hell are... Can I just buy lyrium potions? And offer them to the Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. Oh, that's like here. Harith. Is that the guy up in the top? By the mill? The guy I didn't notice before? Alright, well, not really anywhere I can buy these potions. The smith guy isn't doing so well. I don't think the bartender sold. Lloyd didn't sell any of this crap, so maybe I'll check the smith again real quick. See if that plot moved on. So I have herbal magic. Disaster. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined! So dramatic. I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. Oh, I totally have this already. I must. Have I been selling this stuff? I think I was planning on just selling all this crap. Maybe I shouldn't. Now this is telling me I shouldn't be selling that stuff. I doubt it weighs a lot too, so I'm just going to keep it going forward. Because you never know. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for the noble and selfless act. For this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Sounds a little bit traumatic. Probably an addict. I don't know. The Scrolls of Banastor. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jubasto, have heard tell of a cabal of Maleficarum, performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance of the dark magic requires. Xander would also do the same because they're cool. Like Xander would be cool with blood magic if it's used in a certain way to help the greater good, like as you guys have seen. So, but sacrificing, say, I don't know, like slaves, or not slaves, but like unwilling parties, so that you can cast magic, totally against that, of course. I'm just for saving the person who can't defend themselves. So, the writings of the hated Maleficarum Banastor. Well, that sounds like the name of an asshole. So, like a demon worshipping blood mage that sacrifices things on altars. So, Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Banastor, I would be appropriately grateful and accept. So, 4 new quests into the queue. I need to push some plots along, some character plots along. So, in particular, Alistair. I want to push Alistair's things along. So I might just fast travel to the campsite. I'm going to check the smith real quick. I'm going to see if he's over his thing so that I can push this thing along. Where is he? Who's this guy? Blacksmith. Uh-oh.
Hello? Well, pardon the mess, please. I'm still doing my best to find my way around here.
Did the guy move away? Did he leave? Who are you? Let me see what you have. I need to go. Who are you?
I'm taking over the smithy.
He did leave.
Poor Owen.
He hung him.
He hung himself. I guess he just gave up. Since he doesn't have any living kin and we need a blacksmith, that's going to be me. You didn't know Owen at all, did you?
Now I feel even more like shit for screwing that last mission up. Only a little? He was a close and dear friend. I wouldn't say that. Oh, it does say lie. I wouldn't lie. Only a little. Oh, this sucks, man.
I'm sorry to hear that. If I can get you anything, let me know.
Let me see what you have.
It isn't much, that's for sure.
Oh.
I haven't touched the forge in years, but I'll provide what I can.
Not only did I kick his door in to force him to help with the rebellion, I promised him something, and then I failed, and then he kills himself. Okay, that mangles Xander up pretty bad. Damn, man. Okay, well, I gotta be a little bit more careful with my take lefts. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna move on. I totally forgot what I came in here to do. Holy crap, that's expensive. What is this? That's a bow. Oh my god, I'm nowhere near that. What is this? Oh, tier 7. Jesus mercy, that's gonna be a while. I don't remember why. Illyrian potions. I'm here for Lyrium potions. Is this more like armor and stuff? This all looks like really high stuff. Great sword. Oh, wait. Is this a one-handed weapon? Great sword. Oathkeeper. Tier 3, Tier 2. Damage 12. But this one's got like... Ooh, that 10% healing effect is useful on Alistair now because Morgan is healing us now. That's actually pretty sweet. Long sword. That's better than his, but I don't want to get rid of... No, I don't... No, but let me look at his the helmets. So what is Viridium? Is that... I'm guessing that's a set though, so that's going to be costly. Alright, let's check the boots. Viridium. Is Viridium better? No. Is that splint mail though? No. Scale armor. Red steel. What's red steel? Ooh, 28. Ooh, that's probably good for Sten. Ooh, what do I have on Sten right now? But I never use him, and it's 7 gold. Wow, he could take it right now though. Woo, that's amazing. Dwarven armor. Okay, so there's nothing I can really get from here. So let's leave. There's nothing else to do here. I'm going to go to the back chest now, though. I'm going to take this stuff in honor of the old smith. What is this? Fancy vase. It's not even a weapon. I can't even use this to fight in his name unless I smash it over something's head. Oh well. That's that there. I feel like now I've completely, like, this whole event has derailed what I was going to do. I was going to do codexes. I was going to do Alistair. Alistair's plot. I guess I got it. I guess I'm done. Let's just, I gotta do the... I didn't miss anything here? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's see if I can travel here. I can. Let's push Alistair's quest along. And then maybe what I'll do is, I'll do the codexes.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened.
Here we go.
At Redcliffe.
Yeah, I'll do the codex next episode. Because this looks like it's going to be a lengthy plot story here. So, here we go. You were there. You saw what happened. I don't want to discuss it right now. I think it turned out quite well, don't you? I mean, I do, except for that one bit, but what's on your mind? I'm not going to be a dink about it. I don't want to discuss it right now. I think it turned out quite well, don't you? I wouldn't say that because a lot of people died, and Xander wouldn't. He wouldn't feel good. And he's not feeling good because of Elena. So, what's on your mind?
You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself with blood magic. How could you do that?
Oh, this brought up something completely different than what I expected. Oh, damn. Okay, so you think I should have killed the little boy instead? He did suggest that, man. What's your problem? To get a steel hand to the face? What the hell? Don't make this come to blows, man. It was her choice, Alistair. She did offer it, and that is why Xander took the offer, because he felt like she deserved to redeem herself for some of her stupid choices. I don't see the problem. Should Xander confront Alistair? I've been doing really good with him so far, so... But I feel like he's coming on pretty strong here. You think I should have killed the little boy instead? He suggested it. I'm going to call him out.
We could have gone to the Circle of Magi. We could have tried harder. We should have tried something that didn't involve blood magic. That's for sure. This is the Jarl's son we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him?
I have thought about this. I have thought that this could come back and bite us in the ass, but... this was all for his benefit. He'll see that there were larger things at stake. I don't really care what he says. Maybe we shouldn't revive him then. Maybe you're right. I don't know. He would feel sort of guilty and feel the same things that were just said to him. Well, not about the Jarls, not about this part, but about we could have tried harder, we could have blah, blah, blah. Could have gone to the Circle of Magi, but I would have been afraid that the demon would have gotten more powerful, killed more people in the town. Xander would not have done that. What do you think he'll say when we revive him? Oh, I guess this is in response to his previous thoughts. I wouldn't say that third option. He'll see that there were larger things at stake. Oh my gosh, something just hit me. Though Alistair is the rightful heir to that throne now. Because the kid is younger than him. But he's a bastard son, so maybe not. I don't know how the whole nobility thing works out. So, Jesus, I don't know. This was for his benefit. This was for his benefit.
I just don't know how you could do it. How you could make that decision. I owe the Arl more than this.
Nope. I'm gonna have to disagree with Alistair here. Persuade. I honestly did the best I could, Alistair. That's gonna fail, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm afraid if you fail, it's worse. Like it leads to worse things. Not gonna do it. A decision had to be made. I made it. That's what leaders do. Sorry, Alistair. Deal with it. I don't really care what you think. Quit your whining. You could have done no better. He would have killed the kid. A decision had to be made. I made it.
Yes, I suppose so. And I'll just have to accept that, won't I?
Yep.
Just
while you're following.
Forget I brought it up. I'm the one being the ass here, right? Forget I said anything.
Ooh, this is like that. It like feels negative 23. Like it sounded like a personal blow. The voice acting there. Wow, that was really loaded. That was really emotionally loaded. I'm gonna try to remedy some of this.
What do you need?
By pushing that amulet plot thing. Oh, I need to give him the gift. Do you want to talk about Duncan? Let me just try to push this a little bit more.
I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
It's his father. I just thought you might need to talk. That doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss. Duncan, sorry, that was the Grey Warden. I was thinking about the Arl. He was like a father to you. So I've already been through all this. Oh man, now I gotta get out of this without causing more problems. I just thought you might need to talk. I'm gonna try to get out of this.
Should have handled it better.
They should remove
Duncan
this.
warned me right from the beginning that this could happen.
See, like I've used
Any
these
of us
already.
Could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it. Not when
This
so much
game
is riding
shouldn't
on us.
keep
Not with the
repeating
blight.
these things. This is gonna give a bonus anytime, Alistair. Oh, wait, maybe I don't think I saw this option before. Did I? Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go. I'm gonna say this. I don't remember saying
I'd like
this.
that. So would he.
Maybe I did. I'm fairly certain I did. Maybe I did. I just got another approval. I feel like I had that conversation with this guy already, though, with Alistair already, and I don't think that's a bug that allows me to keep getting approval points, is it? Because that would be a cheesy way to game the system. I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Let me just do this one right here. Oh, Jesus, I almost gifted it to myself. What's wrong with me? Alistair. Alistair, there we go. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Gift.
This is my mother's amulet.
Okay, man, let's remedy some of that negative 23.
Why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle, in the study. I found it on the road somewhere. Why would I lie about this? Your mother's amulet, are you sure? These things are a copper a dozen. He told me the story of throwing the amulet against the wall, so I do know it's... Yeah, I found it in Redcliffe Castle in the study.
The Arl study?
Yes.
Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall.
That's right.
And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Because you're a sad little boy who got sent away, and maybe you should wonder why Isolde sent you away and be angry at her, and that's why we killed her. But I don't know, but it's yours. Well, I mean, that's not why we killed her. I've talked about this already. I can talk about it again. I don't know, but it's yours. Maybe he meant to give it back to you. Perhaps you mean more to him than you think. A thank you would be nice. Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right.
I'm gonna call him out.
We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning...
Plus 23 to 3.
Wow.
I couldn't even say it.
I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Yeah! Thank you for this Let's Play. It makes me really concentrate on things that are being said and things that I read. Big difference. When you do a Let's Play than when you play, you know, freestyle. Like, I skim read and I miss crap all over the place. I mean, I did just miss the... Let's not talk about the last episode. You're a friend. Of course I remembered. I'm gonna try to remedy this. Yeah. Sorry, did you say something? That's hilarious. If I knew that would actually trigger humor, like but now I'm not gonna take any chances. Let's not make more out of this than it is. You're a friend, of course I remember.
I don't know what to say. I'm honored. Thanks again.
I don't know how long. Plus 10. I mean, I don't know how long I can hold, you know, a solid friendship with some of these guys, because I'm going to make decisions that they're not going to like, man. Oh, this guy's always maxed. Oh. I think I have something for him, don't I? This right here. Is this better? Equipped is plus 2 constitution. This is plus 0.5 armor and plus 2 armor. What's better? Constitution or armor? Constitution is hit points. Armor is protection. I'm gonna switch it out. If you guys can let me know which one's better, because I don't know. Hit points or armor. I'm gonna switch to armor for now. And did I have something? Oh, this stuff right here. He has plus 2 dexterity. This is plus 30 cold resistance and plus 30 electricity resistance. I'm not gonna switch that out because you know, I'll do this if it's like a fight that, but then I can't really switch to him because he's, I don't know. I'm not going to put it on right now unless we're on a board that has a lot of that, a lot of cold or electricity against us. And then I have this thing. So this was weird. I mean, he's already maxed out. So what could I possibly get by giving him a lamb bone? The bone from a leg of roast lamb. I mean, is there another dog I can get? I'm not going to give it to him because maybe someone out there knows. I'm not going to give it to him. Okay. And I was going to give something to Morgan. I'm going to see if she has anything to say about me sending her into the Fade. Oh man, this episode's getting up there. But let's just do more.
What do you wish of me?
Let's do Morgan, and then I'll call it a wrap. I'd like to ask you something. I'd like to discuss something personal. Never mind. Doesn't look like I have any new options. So I'm not going to push this forward until I give her a gift. But I will push. I want to hit each one of them up to see if anything new triggers after the castle. I have a question. What were you doing in that cage? I want to discuss something you mentioned. I don't know where that's going to lead, so I'm going to skip that for now. I think you should leave. Let's go.
As you wish.
Okay, and then Leliana, check in.
I must say that traveling with you has opened my eyes to how wrong some are about the Dalish. You are not at all savage, and I've not seen you snatch away women and children without provocation.
Jeez, man. What have you been hearing? My people are often misunderstood. We're used to it. Are you trying to be funny? Disappointed, are you? Stick around a bit longer and maybe that will change. What the fuck? Good lord, man. My people are often misunderstood. We're used to it. Are you trying to be funny? I don't think she is. But why would I say this? I don't feel that way. Are you trying to be funny? No, I'm just gonna say
if my people were more open to interacting with yours, we could do away with such misperceptions.
I agree. There are closed-minded individuals on both sides. I agree. It's not that easy. You assume we want to interact with you. The last time that happened, it didn't end well. I guess there's certain elves... I guess you could play an elf that really resents humans. And some of this would pan out, but there are closed-minded individuals on both sides.
I hear many city folk talk about how wonderful it must be to live simpler lives, close to the earth. they could learn from the Dalish.
Got a little bit of hippie blood myself, so this is meaningful to me. Do you think us a quaint curiosity meant for study? We do live quite close to the earth. This sounds weird. Like he's offended by her. She's not being rude, I don't think. Your city folk are very naive, and so are you. I'm just gonna be, we do.
How marvelous that must be. I have met very few elves, and those that I have met were pledged to the service of Orlesian nobles.
Oh, I see. So she's... Wait. Are the city elves pledged to Orlesian nobles? I thought they were just like... They lived in squalor in any human city or something like that. I can never live like that. Slaves. That sounds terrible. Oh, I see. Pledged to the service of. Yeah, but pledged to the service of doesn't necessarily mean slaves. Like, are they legitimately pledged or forced into service of Orlesian nobles? That does sound sort of slavish. I could never live like that. That sounds terrible. Or pledged to the service? No, that does... Why would they be pledged? Fuck. Slaves.
They are serfs. There is no slavery in Orlais.
Oh. I did not know that. Is that legit, then? It's the same thing. Well, no. I don't think Xander would think that it is. Like, if they get serfs, aren't they get, like, paid. Serfs get paid. To like, isn't that how it works? Like, the hierarchy of nobility, there's like lords, knights, serfs, something like that. It's the same thing. It is still a life I would never choose. Well, not as a serf. But there is no slavery in Orlais. That sounds amazing to Xander. I see.
Elven servants are well compensated for their services.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Some of them live richer lives than humans. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
Sweet. Enough. I have no wish to continue this conversation. Like a prize-winning animal? Good lord, man. So I should offer myself to some, or what? You're not going to give me an option out of this that doesn't sound like an asshole? Like, why would they only give me options where I sound offended? Like, you either cutting her off, you're either offended thinking that you're being taken advantage, you know, that your race is being taken advantage of, or you're putting words in her mouth. She didn't suggest this. I don't feel this, and I don't want to say enough. I have no wish to continue this conversation. That sounds so weird. I might have to choose this one just...
No, I did not mean it that way.
I didn't want that. I didn't want
My
that.
My words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend.
I literally wasn't.
I am sorry.
But let's roll with this. Apology accepted. I am Elven, but more than that, I am a person. He would kind of try to make that statement about life. You may not be cruel, but still see us differently. Apology accepted. Ooh, I kind of like this one though. I am Elven, but more than that, I am a person.
Of course. I am sorry if I implied otherwise.
I didn't
Thank you.
feel that offended,
you have given me a lot to think about.
As long as... Okay, we're cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool, right?
Something I can help with?
We're cool, right? Never mind. Let me... I wanted to see her... Okay, so he's at +5 or whatever it was. I haven't done anything with him, so... Oh, he's +2, neutral as well. Oh, she's doing really good. Oh! That looks like her and I, man. We're like this right now. No gifts for you. And I'm gonna give a gift to Morgan. I will do that at the next episode. For now, don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, folks. I'll see you next time. Peace, everybody.
A solution, with your leave. The Antivan Crows send their regards.
Who?